Today we are going to talk about sex. Yes, I have people coming into my inbox asking about sex. Women who are virgins, men who are married to virgins and are finding it difficult to have sex with their wives. Yes, some women have been crying during sex. Men have to beg for sex because we all know virgin issues. So in this episode, I'm going to talk about my experience because I married as a virgin. So if you want to find out more, please continue watching this video and subscribe. Oh, I beg, subscribe. Time with Dr. Adams. Hi there, welcome to another episode of Time with Dr. Adams. If this is your first time on my channel, my name is Dr. Saki. You can call me Dr. Adams. Today I'm talking about sex. Sex is a very important aspect of marriage. I say marriage because I'm a Christian, and as a Christian, we believe in chastity. If you follow me on any of my social media handles, or if you know me in real life, you know I'm a big fan of team chastity. Yes, team chastity always means. What is chastity? Chastity is when you make a decision to stay chaste, that is no sex before marriage. Why did I make that decision? I made that decision when I was really small. It has nothing to do with, when I made that decision, it had nothing to do with religion or my parents. I always tell Mama Lu and Ejad they failed when it comes to sex education, because no one sat me down to give me sex education. But I think it is very, very important for us to talk about sex, especially as Christians. We are failing our young ones, we are failing our young women and men because we are not telling them about sex as is supposed to be in the Christian settings, and they are learning it from outside. I sit in the consulting room and I talk to lots of people and I'm like, oh God, this generation, the next generation to come, we need to be talking about sex. If you're a Christian, if you're a religious person and you're watching this, we need to tell our young ones about sex. We need to answer their questions so they learn from us, not from the outside world. Yes, I've already said I believe in team chastity. I made that decision before I came to understand what sex is in the Christian setting. When I was in Lagos, I sat under the administration of Elder Kevin Amos Alan. Hi. He doesn't know I'm going to mention his name in this video. Yes, he explained to me. I understood the consequences of sex from him, the spiritual aspect of sex from him. Actually, you can find him on any of the social media handles and ask him these questions. You can find his preachings, his teachings. He is the current deputy youth director, youth ministry of the Church of Pentecost. So when I was dating, let me tell you about my story. Let me tell you about when we broke it. Was Daddy and I when we broke it? Anytime I entered a relationship, I made sure to tell the guy that I, you, Mami Abena Saki, will never sleep with you, even if we dated for 100 years. Even if we dated for 100 years, I'll never sleep with you outside marriage. If we do not get married, some stayed, others did not stay. And this is what I always tell the women. I have people who come into my inbox asking these questions, virgins of course. If he does not want to wait, let him go. Do not compromise unless you want to do it. That is you. But I'm telling you that if he does not want to wait, please let him go. This is the question I've been asking them. Oh, so he's pestering you to have sex and you think if you don't have sex, you lose him and you love him so much. Okay, so let me ask you this question. If you have sex today and tomorrow you break up, or you break up after a week or after a month or even after a year, would you feel he used you? And the answer I always get is, of course, he used me. Like, no, he did not use you. Sex, two people, there should be consent. And so far as you gave your consent to him and slept with him, he did not use you. You had sex. In fact, as Dale Quest on Facebook, He's my friend, his name is Dale Chris. He explained on Facebook that the vagina actually swallows the penis during sex. So why do men just go about saying I chop him, I chop him? It's actually the women who chop him. So we chop him, we swallow, the vagina swallows the penis. Yes. So if you decide to have sex with any man because you love him, because you want to keep him, and you break up, do not go anywhere and say he used you because he slept with you. No, the two of you enjoyed yourself. Sex is two ways. If you do not enjoy yourself and he enjoys, then summer. But it's supposed to be two ways. So let me tell you how Paul Study and I broke it. So he knew I was a virgin. We talked about the sex when we were dating. On the day of our wedding that morning, my bridesmaids, Sharon, Getty, and Eliezer, together with my makeup artist Gloria, told me that Charlie, the thing is painful. Breaking it for the first time is painful. Just understand that it's painful, but use lots of lubrication. So I was like, okay, we're good to go, because I told my husband to get KY gel. Okay, fine, so we're good to go. Apparently, after the reception, my 3 bridesmaids connect my husband. He did not tell me that. He told me, I think months later or weeks later, that they connected him and told him, said, Charlie, we beg. She is new, please, we beg to Wasman wife. Choose your bridesmaids well. Thank you, ladies. So they beg, please, just be calm, be gentle, and marry well, oh, marry well. He was, thank you, was that he was really, really gentle. Did we break it on the first day? That Saturday, we went home after eating, we took a bath, and then, well, we decided to go on the journey. So, boom, the gate didn't open. What is family usually when you need it? Open gate, open gate, open. Yes, as an present said, well, it's a bit good. The gates didn't open. So I was like, boom. I think Boss Daddy should have rang Mama Lou and said, Charlie, Mama Lou, please. There's nothing glued there. No. Wait, you did not remove it. It's still there. We cannot. We tried the first night, nothing. We couldn't. Then the second night too. Hi, boom. I called it, Charlie. Then I just screamed, then he stops. Immediately I screamed, he stopped. Oh, it was, I kind of felt bad for him. He's waited all this while. I don't want to call it a prize, but he's waited all this while. I wanted it. I knew I wanted to have sex, but I did not read extensively. And even the things I read, I did not know it would be this pain. You know, there's this pain that you feel it in your heart, like sharp pain. That's how sharp and painful it was. I'm someone that can withstand pain, but this kind of pain, I wasn't ready for it. First night we couldn't. Second night we couldn't. See, he's behind the camera. Should I tell them? So, if you want to find out on which day we were able to open the gate, then please click on that to subscribe. Time with Dr.ADAMS. Time with Dr.ADAMS. Time with Dr.ADAMS. Time with Dr.ADAMS. Time with Dr.